like to talk to you about my beginnings in running. I tried first time 6 or 7 years ago, and it didn't go very well. I was running 3 times a week, and for half an hour, running very slow, maybe 8 km/h, but it was a huge struggle. So my face was turning red. I was very hot afterwards for a long time, and really over 3 months doing that, I saw no progress. I was still struggling, not enjoying my run, and obviously I quit for a few years. In the meantime, I bought myself a indoor bicycle, which I was using a few times a week, doing for half an hour, quite easy pace, 70% heart rate. I think it contributed a lot in improving my aerobic base. Even though I didn't even notice any progress because I didn't really focus on that. I was just chilling out, watching Netflix in the same time. Another change is that I started doing kickboxing, which is far more intense. And that's one of the reasons I started running again, because basically I was not fit enough, and during the kickboxing session I got my ass kicked because it was so tiring and I couldn't keep up. So I started running again about maybe almost 2 years ago, and this time, to my surprise, I was able to run this half an hour relatively easily. Still slow, 8 km/h, but far more easier. So I started basically to enjoy running, and that was new. And I think that's the key. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then it's very hard to keep motivated for a long period of time. So starting running again, very slow, and building up the distance such that in a few weeks I was able to run for 10 kilometers without stopping, which was a good, hallmark for me. And the issue is that then I started making another mistake, which was I saw that I had to improve my time every time, or at least every week. And to do so, I discovered that if I wasn't running too often, maybe just once a week, I was able to progress the next week. I think I discovered the principle of taper, but the progress, is marginal, and there is a cap to that. So obviously I discovered that by reading blogs and watching videos online, and I understood that I needed to run far more often at an easier pace, not worry that much about time, only on time trials, which should not happen too often. And that was a key for me to progress a bit better, and starting to enjoy running far more, going to parks, trails, forests, and that was when my passion starting to be hooked. And I think that's the beginning of my running careers. So I hope you learned something from this experience, and if there's a takeaway for you guys is don't despair, take it easy. Don't run too fast, don't focus on time, just try to increase the time on feet. And also don't hesitate to walk. That's something I learned from Jeff Galloway, his run-walk method, whereby you run for, let's say, 4 minutes, then walk for 30 seconds. I don't do that because it's too structured, and I don't want to watch my watch and remind myself to stop and walk when I'm in the flow of running. But that's a good way for me. It made me understand that you don't need to be afraid of walking. That's particularly fine, even if you're trying to be a runner. And that's how I managed then to jump from 10, 12 kilometers and then even 16 kilometers, doing a run commute and stuff like that. And I'm still doing some walks every now and then, especially in my long runs. So that's it for now. See you next time. Bye.